All right, cause we gonna start it up on this screen right here, cause that's I took it back in the audio, where we emphasizing, okay, we are not the ones who created race, okay, so it's improper to call us racist. All right, I'm not doing this out of hatred, okay, I don't hate anybody, okay. You need to understand who created race and why. Okay, so if you did not tune into the first video, please watch that before you watch this. Okay, because we're just gonna continue. We're building here. Okay, we're building. All right. Now let's go ahead and start this up. 1 second. So it ain't got nothing to do with racism because we're not the ones who created race. Okay, we're not the ones who changed the color of everybody before the times of the Gentiles. Okay, they got their chance to rule, and then they wanted to just change all history. Okay, in order to show themselves in a positive light, when really they were the destroyers of civilization. And they made covenants and treaties. Okay, they made covenants with the nations of Japheth. Okay, they had agreements with Japheth. All right, and with other nations. That's the Psalms 83. Now hold on a second. What did I name that? I made a note for myself because I knew I wanted to show this one. 1 second. Yeah, it should come up with this. Why is it not coming up? Let's see. Japheth. I think I forgot to take that note. But thank you, Father, for bringing it back to my remembrance. Well, I thought that was it. Come on, bruh. Oh, there it is. Okay, yeah. Alright, now. It was it. Now, this is just a depiction, okay? The Confederacy, with the worst of the heathen, choosing Japheth, okay? Alright? Giving you your status over us, okay? The indigenous people of the land, alright? So they rose you up a little bit. Remember, we went over Bacon's Rebellion. Those that watch my videos, okay? Not too long ago, I did a video and we talked about Bacon's Rebellion, okay? I think I did a couple of videos talking about Bacon's Rebellion. And after Bacon's Rebellion, that's when they established race, okay? Because they figured, look, the poor whites, so-called whites, okay, or before they even created whites, it was the poor European immigrants and the indigenous Indians, okay, that came together, all right, for their land, okay, against the aristocrats. And they're like, look, if they both join together and come against us, then they're gonna overthrow us, okay? So they had to come up with a plan. And so their plan was to go ahead and lift up the Europeans, okay? Roll out the red carpet for the Europeans. So now you get to live good, okay? You get to live deliciously. Then they started coming out with live the American dream. Now we're just giving out land. Come to the Americas. We're giving away free land, okay? So they were literally giving away land to the Europeans, okay? All right? This was to help give y'all a leg up to oppress us, okay? And they basically gave you the okay to oppress us and treat us like crap. It didn't matter, okay? They are the ones that gave you that mentality, okay? So you need to understand you were lied to. You were lied to about who we are. You were lied to about who you are. And you were lied to about who they are, okay? So please understand you were lied to all the way around. All right? You're not better than us. And I'm not going to sit up here and say we're better than you, okay? Because, bruh, according to the Great Spirit, we're to love one another as we do ourselves, okay? So on that level, okay, that frequency, all right, none of us will be able to look at someone on the surface level and claim we know what they're all about, okay, by the meat suit alone. Okay? No, it's by the fruit that we are to judge. Okay? So by your fruit, that's how you are to judge who is who. Okay? However, that's not to just throw out the fact that a certain group of people in a certain type of meat suit get lifted up above another type of people in a different type of meat suit. Okay? This happened. This is why this is a difficult message to bring forth. Because on surface level, it seems hateful. On surface level, it seems like we're the racists. But no, we're here to explain these things. Explain how race even came about. We're not the ones who created all of this mess. Okay? No, we're here to clean up the mess. All right? You got to understand that this happened. So now, you get Europeans walking around with their necks outstretched, thinking that they are better than us. Okay? And you've been deceived. Because the very same people that enslaved us and brought us hella low hate you just as much. You are nothing but a commodity to these people. Okay? These that are not a people. You're nothing but a commodity. Okay? You're under subjection of the satanic bloodline upon the earth, just like us. Alright? So it would be wise for you to humble yourself and cleave to the children of light. Okay? I don't come in hatred. I come in truth. Alright? So you got to understand you were lifted up, white people. Okay? You were lifted up to basically govern us. Alright? And you have governed us with an iron fist. Okay? You have had no compassion toward us. And the Great Spirit has been long-suffering as you mistreat us. And you walk around, like you're just a pinnacle of civilization. Okay? When really, people that look like you was used by Satan to destroy civilization. Okay? So you need to understand this, all right? We have been living in the times of the Gentiles, okay? Gentile possession or dominance over the city of Jerusalem. There will be great distress upon the land and wrath to this people, and they will fall by the edge of the sword and will be led away captive into all nations, and Jerusalem will be trampled underfoot by the Gentiles until the times of the Gentiles are fulfilled. And your time has been fulfilled. Okay? See, you were allowed to do all of these Jim Crow laws. Okay? You were allowed to keep us down with your system. Okay? And you have been able to benefit off of our diminishing. Okay? All of this time. See, once we were diminished, then, the whole world was able to be conquered. Okay? Now, if the fall of them be the riches of the world, and a diminishing of them the riches of the Gentiles, how much more our fullness? You want to choose the right side. Okay? Don't look at the outer package and surface level. Judge the fruit. Okay? It should not matter what I look like. Alright? What matters is the spirit of truth. Whether or not you're going to be able to accept it. Alright? That's up to you. Okay? Now, you need to understand. Alright? You're holding the bag. Alright? Our diminishing increased your riches. Okay? And all the nations that are confederate. Alright? You cannot refute this truth. So either you're going to humble yourself, repent, and do what's right, or harden your heart. Hold on to your wealth. Hold on to that blessing bag of Lucifer that Lucifer gave to you, okay? Alright? Hold on to it and see where it gets you. Alright? It ain't gonna save you. I'm here to warn you. I'm here to let you know. And I'm here to give you a divine opportunity to change your heart. You don't have to give over the whole blessing bag. No, you have to use the blessings for righteousness. And you have to do it out of your own free agency. Okay? Now, let's continue. The Confederacy. As long as they had us up under subjection, they could subdue the whole damn world. So, that's what people need to understand. I'm not going to stay on here long because I think that I'm disturbing some neighbors. That's why I didn't grab my phone earlier, because it was early in the morning. And I try not to disturb my neighbors, I don't want to do it to disturb my neighbors. But I have to speak when these messages is upon my spirit. You need to understand that you were not always in power, so-called white people. You only came into power during the times of the Gentiles. But everything before the times of the Gentiles will be considered dark skin, okay? That's the term that everybody understands. Alright? But all shades of brown. Okay? From dark to light. Brown. Alright? Copper color. Alright? The color of dirt. Various shades of dirt. Okay? Various shades of dirt. So as it is, you're not the pinnacle of civilization. Now, 1 second. Let me go ahead and switch you guys over to Chrome. Okay? So I can give you a visual. Alright? Now, this is the prophecy that was in Daniel. Alright? The head of gold, Babylon, alright? Breasts of silver, Persia, okay? Now, there were nations before. There was ancient Egypt and all of these other nations, okay? But we ain't dealing with them. We just gonna do... See, there's two right here that are not Gentile nations. All right, the head of gold, Babylon, that was not a Gentile nation. All right, the breast of silver, Persia, that was not a Gentile nation. All right, the Gentiles, the time of the Gentiles did not start until the thighs of brass. Okay, so the thighs of brass, okay, that's Greece, all right, that was the start of the times of the Gentiles, and the time that was prophesied that's going to be the worst times of the freaking earth, okay, the worst tribulation upon all humanity and all creation. I mean, all of this has been biblical prophecy. What we have been living, okay, is the tail end of this final empire. I was born into the tail end of this. All right, the feet of iron and clay. Okay, these last three right here is the times of the Gentiles. Okay, so understand. There was civilization before you took over. All right, when you took over, that's when you began to revise real history. Okay, you began to revise history to portray yourselves in a positive light. Okay, this is what you did. This is what your people did. Okay, your people, you know, during the Renaissance era, you know, they whitewashed history. You know, so that they could bring about great deception. All right. So pretty much all the original depictions of the people before they took over, they whitened it. Okay, that's what you call whitewashing. All right, they have done this. All right, a lot, in pretty much every damn thing. Okay, so that they can show themselves to the world in a positive light. All right. This is the truth. It's not hate speech. The original people of these lands and all the lands colonized were copper colored. Okay? And that is not to say that there were not, you know, some strangers dwelling with us. Okay? We always had a mixed multitude with us. Okay? Because our power is not a respecter of persons. As long as you're not doing wickedness and you know you want to keep the eternal laws, you can dwell with his people. It's only when you want to go contrary to the eternal laws of love, life, and purity, you know, you want to shed blood and do all kinds of wickedness and heinous things, then, you know, you are not to be anywhere a part of us, okay? You're going to be casted away from us. All right, because we are a set apart people, and the only nations that can be cleaved unto us are those who are keeping the eternal laws of love, life, and purity. Okay? So, you know, there are always a mixed multitude with us, okay? But, you know, for the most part, you know, the Gentiles were not allowed over to the fourth part of the earth. The worst of the heathen were not allowed over here, bruh, until the revised Roman Empire, the half a time or so. Okay, that's when they were allowed to come over here and do all of this wickedness. Okay, and so, you know, they perpetuated all of these lies. Okay? So this is what the original people of this land looked like. Okay? Before colonization. Alright? Indigenous Americans, copper-colored people. Alright? Before racism. We did not create race. Alright? People that look like this created race. Okay? People that look like this whitewashed all history. Okay? People that look like this set up the educational institutions and your medical industries. Alright? They suppressed natural medicine and forced pharmaceuticals. Okay? People that look like this established this whole wicked ass system. Okay? That is not to say that all people that look like this is wholly evil and wicked. Okay? It's just a simple fact that people that look like this did all of this, okay? And people that look like this are not even known as the original Americans anymore. Instead, we're known as black people, African Americans. We're seen as nothing, okay? This is the truth, people. Whether you want to accept it or not, okay? Now, it doesn't mean, again, that all of the people that look like this is holy and a child of light, came back to the eternal laws of love, life, and purity. No, a great majority of people that look like this are wholly wicked, okay? That's why this is a heavy message, bro. All right? People that look like this establish this wicked-ass system. But not all people that look like this is wholly wicked. People like this has been utterly oppressed and mistreated, and all of this, no longer known as who we are, had all of this done to us. But not all of the people that look like this came back to the original covenant of the land. Okay? That means not all of the people that look like this is holy. Okay? That's the best way that I can break it down for you, people. Okay? You shall know them by their fruit. Alright? Now let's continue.
So as it is, you're not the pinnacle of civilization. You are literally the destroyers of great civilizations all over the earth. You destroyed great civilization for greed and for deceptive purposes. Because of your greed. You wanted to own and control everything. An outright dictator. So this is what you've done to our scriptures. You turned the Great Spirit into a dictator. Because you don't want to take responsibility for your own damn actions. No, you want to pawn it off on someone else. So you bastardize our records and claim that the promised anointed one came to be a blood sacrifice for you. He did no such thing. He did no such thing. You bastardized our records. You falsified our scriptures. And you done led the world astray on many different levels. No, you are not the bringers of civilization. You are the destroyers of great civilizations. And I don't say this in anger or hatred. I say this out of bitter truth. Colonization was the worst thing that happened to humanity and all of creation. Since the world has ever been, there has never been a time like this, bro, where there's literally fast food restaurants all over the place selling the dead, mutilated body parts of innocent animals. And people are clueless at how abominable this is to the Great Spirit. And instead, they look at me like I'm crazy. I'm crazy for calling this out and calling it what it is. You people have been living a strong delusion for a very long time. And the Great Spirit allowed it because of free agency. And also because of the chastising of his people, the indigenous people of all the lands. We would not have the ears to hear, nor the heart to receive. nor the eyes to see.
Now, let's go ahead and go show you that in scripture. Okay? I'm not going to spend a lot of time on it, bro, because I have a whole bunch of videos breaking down, why we went into captivity. I just did one yesterday, okay? And we went into a lot of scripture, okay? But hold on a second. Hold on a second. I'm going to bring that up. I'm going to bring a couple of things up. Let's see. I need that Ezekiel. Where the heck is that at? The worst of the heathen. Oh, there it is. Thank you. Alright. So, the Great Spirit allowed our land to be given into the hands of the strangers for a prey. Okay? And to the wicked of the earth for a spoil. And they have most definitely polluted it. Okay? He pulled protection away from us. Okay? That's what this means. I will turn my face away from them. Okay? My face will I turn also from them. That's removing protection from us. That's not the Great Spirit smiting us. No. But the Great Spirit not going to protect wicked, disobedient, stiff-necked ass people who refuse to stop shedding innocent blood and eating dead carcasses, polluting their temple. Okay? Getting more and more wicked. Alright? That's what it is. Okay? So he removed protection and allowed these wicked people to come pollute his secret place. Robbers have entered into it and defiled it. Okay? The land was full of bloody crimes. The city was full of violence. Okay? We refused to hearken to any of the prophets. Okay? So yeah, he had to allow us to go into captivity. All right? He's like, okay, you want to be wicked? You ain't got the ears to hear, all right? Well, I'm gonna allow you to reap what you have been sowing, okay? And so, yes, remove protection, allow the worst of the heathen to come take it to the maximum level, okay? This is exactly what they have done. They took our wickedness and multiplied it 1,000 times. Wherefore I will allow the worst of the heathen, and they shall possess their houses. I will also make the pomp of the strong to cease, and our holy places has been defiled. Destruction came, and we have sought peace, and there have been none. They still in our neighborhoods, terrorizing my people. The heathen shall know that the house of Israel went into captivity for our iniquity, because we transgressed against the Great Spirit. Therefore he removed protection from us, and allowed us to go into the hands of our enemies. And we fell by the way of the sword, and have been captive ever since. We are prisoners of war, with a foreign government and system built on top of us. All right?
He ain't a dictator, but these blessed lands came with eternal laws. Okay? It was a covenant. Okay? So the covenant lands came with the covenant. And what comes with the covenant? A binding, right? A law, right? Rules, right? So there were certain rules, there were certain laws, there were certain things that we were not supposed to be doing on the covenant lands. But because we chose to be hard-headed and do the things contrary to what we were supposed to be doing, we were shedding blood, okay, and eating the dead bodies of his innocent creation. We refused to have the ears to hear all of his prophets, okay, that he rose up daily telling us that we're not supposed to be doing this, okay, but they hardened their hearts, okay. So he had to allow great judgment, great calamity to come upon us. And at the same time also offer to the Gentiles an opportunity to show forth his righteousness and his goodness, okay? Because when they came over here, it was a paradise. When the Gentiles, when the Europeans came over to the fourth part.
Hold on. Because actually I jumped the gun. Alright, so hold on. Alright. So hold up a second. It's going a little fast. Alright. So he allowed them to come on over here, okay? I got so many things up, bro. Hold on, let me work with me here. I don't want all of this stuff up. Alright. I might need that again, but Satan comes to kill, steal, and destroy. Okay, so we got to quit blending good and evil. Alright, we got to separate. Alright, the Great Spirit does not kill, does not steal, does not destroy. However, the Great Spirit is in control over which spirits, are, able to leave the earth, okay, the fleshly body, to be detached, okay. None of us have preeminence over the spirit, okay, being in the body, okay. You can't take certain people out before it's their time, all right. So many things are taken into consideration, all right. However, it's not the Great Spirit that's doing the killing and the destroying, okay. No, death does not come from the Great Spirit, all right. Only the adversary comes to kill, steal, and destroy, all right. Spirits are not destroyed, okay. No, they destroy themselves, okay, in purging and all of these things, okay. Yes, all right. But they're still immortal, okay. Now, I don't need this no more. Not right now. Don't need this. Don't need that no more right now. All right. And you set yourselves up as the pinnacle, the saviors of society. All right. This is what has been sold to the world. Okay. And you definitely boasted in all your movies. Okay, I see so many movies, all right, and they're so bold to have all of these movies where we're not even nowhere to be seen in any of their movies, okay, in many of these movies, all right, not these specific, but yeah, most of these, okay, yeah, we're not to be seen. I see a lot of movies, bro, where we're not even in their movie, okay, they make sure we're not even an extra, all right. This is nothing but them, okay? We don't exist. They would love for us not to exist, all right? Not talking about all of you as a whole, but bruh, you've got to live in your world, okay? This has been a Gentile world, okay? You need to accept this, all right? Because it's the truth, all right? Don't need this no more. Alright, yes, we have been living in the times of the Gentiles. Need to understand that. I don't need that no more. Alright. Here's an example of how race determines everything within their system that they created and erected over us. Okay? See this dude right here? He snuck up behind a man who hadn't touched him or anyone else, strangled his victim for 15 minutes. Media knew his identity, but refused to publish it and coronated to hide it. All right, wasn't arrested until 2 weeks after the crime and after massive protests. Is celebrated as a quote hero by the racist right. Now, this man here, who is indigenous to this land, okay, probably don't even know it. All right, fought a man only after the attacker struck his girlfriend in the face and then attacked him. Is accused of having stabbed a man during a, quote, quick scuffle. Media puts his name out the instant they got it and doesn't mention he has no record. Was arrested within 24 hours of the alleged crime despite the public's protest. Is used as a feeble deflection by the racist right to excuse the killer, Daniel Penny. Like, wow. And this is what it is, okay? And this is many examples like this, but I'm not going to go down that route, okay? So anyway, I don't think I need that no more, or that for now. Okay, so it came to pass that I looked and beheld many waters, and they divided the Gentiles from the seed of my brethren. And it came to pass that an angel said unto me, behold, the wrath of the great spirit is upon the seed of my brethren. Okay, this is him removing his protection from us and allowing the worst of the heathen to come over to the final part, the fourth part of the earth. Okay, Gentiles came upon the land of promise. All right, you got to the land of milk and honey. All right. You have free agency. You have free agency given to you by the Great Spirit. You had control over your actions. You still have control over your actions, your deeds, your thoughts, your heart. Okay? You can choose to humble yourself as a child and accept this truth via the Spirit of truth, or you can harden your heart and be puffed up in your pride and your arrogance, not giving a crap about anything that I've been led to say. Okay? But nevertheless, you were allowed over here to this promised land, all right? And you were allowed to partake of the blessing, okay? And it says, and I beheld the wrath of the Most High, that it was upon the seed of my brethren. That's just, we had no protection all of this time, okay? We had no protection whatsoever, pretty much, okay? Now, there were divine interventions, okay? However, we're talking about as a whole. So my people as a whole has not had any protection, okay? You know, from all of these horrible things being allowed to happen to us, being hung in trees and all of these things. By the way, while I'm thinking about it, bruh, so I got a warning today from YouTube, okay? This is a video I did a long damn time ago. Alright, I did this video a long damn time ago, and all of a sudden they have a problem with the video that I did a long damn time ago, claiming that it's graphic violence. Like, are you serious? So you hung us in, your forefathers hung us in trees, and they did all of these graphic atrocities to us, but because I'm led by way of the Spirit to show the proof of the things that I'm led to speak about. Oh, now it's graphic violence, and I'm breaking their policy, okay? I'm breaking their policy, all right? I have violated their policy on graphic violence. Like, really? Wow, I did appeal it, okay? Let's see. Yeah, my appeal was rejected, bro. So they rejected my appeal. Oh, of course you reject my appeals. And so now it's not showing me the freaking thing. But I took a screenshot of it. I did take a screenshot of it, bro. You know, because it irritates me, man. We've inadvertently been a partaker of many atrocities. All right, it was part 2, the full video. Okay. I had published that back in 2023. I think it was like November or October of 2023 that I published that freaking video, bro. And now they just now took it off today. All of a sudden today. Let me try to show you. And they better not take this video down, bro. They better not take this video down just for showing you what they did, okay? Because this is crazy. All right? They're salty, okay? They're salty. All right? They're very, very salty. Alright? You see this? Alright? They don't want us showing the truth. Okay? Like, what in the hell? YouTube has many graphic, violent videos. Okay? Movies. That's very graphic. But we can't show the pictures, a real photo of the things that you did to us in our land? Really? You're going to remove it and give me a warning? Okay? Now, I'm not going to keep this up here too long, but I just want you to see, you know, the policy that they claim that I violated. Violent or graphic content. This is violent or graphic content that intends to shock or disgust. It isn't allowed on YouTube. Well, YouTube, I'm sorry, YouTube, but hey, you got it wrong. Because the content, this photo right here, was not intended to shock or disgust. No, the intent that I had for putting it there was for proof that this is what happened to us in this land at the hands of your forefathers. Okay? To establish your dominance. Okay? So the fact that you want to hide these things, you want to remove my whole damn video. That, you know, where you can go see this though, people, is over here. Okay? So YouTube removed it. Alright? But you can go to BitChute. Alright? Hopefully they don't take down this video, bro. They better not take down this video. But if they do, it will be on BitChute. Okay? Well, hopefully, you know, if they don't take it down too soon, okay? If they do, then I'll just have to upload it to BitChute. But my account is, okay, so I got some new comments. I haven't been on this account.
Actually, hear my bus come right now.
What the hell? Come on now. Hold on a second, bro. Because, says, here's a must-watch for any parent in the U.S. Your kids are not safe. CPS is a real threat. Over 1,000 kids end up dead every year in protective services. What does that have to do? See, look at this. Oh, my gosh. Look at this. Look at this. You see this? You see this? All right, real time. Real time. Here you go. They're calling me this. You know, are you in my land, sir? Are you in my land and you're calling me this? Let's show you what the definition of that is, okay? That's real time here. See, this is what they call us. Hold on. I guess I gotta go to another page. Look at this, okay? A dark-skinned person of any origin. In early U.S. use, usually with reference to American Indians. Usually offensive. This dude know it's offensive to call us this, but he gonna call us this anyway. He gonna call me this. You see this? You see the audacity? All right? You see the freaking arrogance of his white supremacy? We're not the ones that are hateful, okay? I'm not hateful. I come in love. But you see, I get comments, I got a comment like this. This is my first comment that I've ever seen like this, all right? My first one that I ever got like that. That is crazy. Wow. Got 2 dislikes. Let's see here. Nothing says success like waiting for a bus. See? You see this? The arrogance. Won't you give us back our land? Won't you give us back our resources? See, we're the scum of the earth. And they love kicking us while we're down. See? I'm just flowing by way of the spirit. I didn't plan none of this. Alright, I was only coming here to show you where you can watch that video that YouTube took off. And we'll get to it.
Alright, welcome back everybody.
Alright, let's see here. So, what's the name of this one? Alright, 2024 Real Prophecy. Will you go away? Still going. Alright, and this person says, thank you for your courage to speak the truth to a deaf nation. Appreciate that. Alright. What in the hell, bruh? Alright, now. Last one. Okay, we all have free agency to accept the spirit of truth or reject it. Continuing. Alright. I don't know why you gotta click on discuss video It says, there is no spirit of truth, more religious garbage to indoctrinate others by. Oh, really? Okay. And his name is Science Destroys Religion. Alright, you go right ahead and trust in your pseudoscience. You're going to see very, very soon. You're going to be eating your words. Alright, now. Let's find and see if we can find... Oh man, it probably won't let me try to find it that way. Let's see. And how do I get to the name of the video so I don't have to... Here we go. Let's see. Hopefully it brings... Bruh, come on. Like, so I really don't want to scroll all my videos, but I hope it's on here. If it's not on here, then I just have to upload it at some point. But it was a long damn time ago. It was like a year ago, bro. Like, it would take forever to scroll all of these. But you see, pretty much all my videos that's on YouTube is on here. Is connected to my YouTube, so after a few days of it being on YouTube, it'll automatically upload over here. Oh goodness sakes, come on, bro. I wanna make sure that it's on here for you, because if it's not, then I'm gonna have to upload it so that people can see it, bro. It irritated me that YouTube freaking deleted it. We've inadvertently been a partaker of many atrocities. You see, I have a lot of content. Come on. Still looking, still looking, still looking. What the hell, bro? I had to go back over here to my content and find out exactly where the hell this is. Alright. This is crazy. So 50. Alright. Next. Where the hell is it at? Okay, right here. So it's in between why the true gospel is so hard. Alright. Keep going. Did I already pass that? I don't think I did. I think I did though. I think I did pass it. Come on, bro. Where the hell? Let's see. Oh no, okay. Alright, it should be under. Alright, I just seen these. And there. Okay. Oh, because it's blending all of my stuff together, so let me just keep going. It should be before that though, right? This is crazy. It's not showing some of my videos. Wow, okay, so yeah, it looks like I don't have it on here. So I'm gonna have to upload it, people. I'm gonna have to upload it here. Alright? Because looks like it doesn't have all my videos from a certain point. It only started uploading maybe from here. No. What the hell? I don't understand why it did it like this, because there's a lot missing between there. Weird. Okay. Because it don't look like it got any of those. None of these. Like, what the hell? I don't know, bro. Anyway, so I'm gonna have to upload it. My bad, people, for that side track that we did. But I just wanted to show you, man. It's irritating. Okay, they just removed that crap today. It don't make no damn sense, bruh. I mean, no damn sense. All because you want to hide your hands. We tired of you trying to hide your hands, bruh. Time's up. For this wickedness. All right, like, bruh. It's absolutely insane, the amount of atrocities that they have done to us, and then just want to continue to just keep sweeping it all up under the rug. I'm showing real photos of the things that they took. These photos, I'm sure. These were real photos that existed. Like, and they sent postcards. They had postcards, all right, of our hangings, our lynchings. Okay, you were able to just do the most to us, all right, and you think that you ain't gotta pay for any of this. You think you are absolved by the blood of Jesus. You are sadly mistaken. All right, so let's see where we at, bro. Let me go back just a tad bit.
And at the same time also offer to the Gentiles an opportunity to show forth his righteousness and his goodness, okay?
This was the reason, why the Great Spirit allowed you to come over. But in the foreknowledge of the all power, okay, I already knew what would be the outcome of allowing you to come over here, although you still had your free agency, okay? But this is why the prophets were warning us, okay? This is why we were greatly warned that if we do not turn from our transgressions, then all of this hell will come upon us, okay? And we would never be able to have peace, and that no man would save us, okay? That, we will have to literally humble ourselves and be obedient, come back to the original covenant, and then, he will hear from heaven and he'll forgive our sin and heal our land. Okay, well, this has happened. This is what's detrimental to you nations, okay? Because there is a portion of his people that had the ears to hear in the land of our captivity, and we have come back. We have come back to the original covenant, all right? Now you're in trouble, okay? If you choose to harden your heart at this point, well, it ain't no salvation for you, okay? You can continue to trust in the blood of Jesus all you want to. Bring more condemnation down upon you if that's what you choose, okay? You did not show forth his goodness. You did not continue in his goodness. No, you didn't. We're going back to Romans 11. Behold, therefore, the goodness and severity of the great Spirit on them which fell. Severity. There was severity that fell upon us because of our wickedness and the wickedness of our forefathers. But to you Gentiles and nations, goodness. You got to come partake of the blessing, the fatness of the earth. Okay? The land of milk and honey. If thou continue in his goodness. Did you continue in his goodness, Gentiles? How have you treated us? Again, we're not talking about now you can question in your heart. How have you treated us? For real, for real. What's in your heart? For real, for real. Are you like that one ignorant comment that I got? He want to call me an ignorant N-word. Do you hold the same sentiments? Want to sum me up by my outer package? Want to sum me up by my circumstances? What it looks like in a physical, but ignore the spiritual? it depends upon your heart. This is individual. Okay? At this point, it is individual. In order to understand the prophecies, you gotta look at this as a whole. Who set themselves in authority. But right now, this is dealing with individual. Okay? But as a whole, you get the goodness of the Most High. Okay? As a whole, we fail in severity. Okay? But right now, it's about what's in our heart. It's about what's in your heart. For us and you. Okay? The original seed of this land and you. Okay? Because even though the Gentiles got the blessing and they got to use their free agency, how they were going to treat us, we have free agency. Whether we're going to humble ourselves to the spirit of truth and understand why this was allowed to happen to us, or harden our heart towards looking at our own atrocities and looking at the atrocities of our forefathers, understanding why the Father allowed this to happen to us. Okay? We need to understand. But if you want to harden your heart against understanding why the Great Spirit allowed this, why the Great Spirit removed protection from us, and you just want to blame the Gentiles, you want to hate them, you want to hate all people who are pale skinned, well, hey, you are not of the Great Spirit. Because those who are of the Great Spirit hold love in their heart for all humanity and all creation. Okay? So this is both sides. I'm hated by my own people. They don't like these messages either. Because they want to have an excuse to hate people. They want to have an excuse to have an attitude with so-called white people. Not understanding that they are required by the eternal law to treat your neighbor as how you would want to be treated. They think that they can treat so-called white people like crap just because they have been treated like crap. And they're our people all of this time. But no, you're not going to be able to get away with that excuse whatsoever. Okay? You have to own up to the reason why this was allowed. Okay? Why did he allow them to come over here and receive goodness? Why were they allowed to live in the blessing? Why were we allowed to be trodden underfoot by them? You need to seek the kingdom that is within. That means you got to humble yourself like a child. Allow the Spirit of truth to reprove you. Okay? The all power is all good. No evil. It's not mixed. Okay? These things were allowed because of our own wickedness, our own disobedience. So you got to own up to that. Come back to the original covenant so that you can have divine protection. And you nations, in order for you to be spared with us, then you need to be living by the eternal laws of love, life, and purity. You can't just hold on to the blessing while we continue to suffer. No, you got to use it for righteousness' sake. You got to become an M. That's what it means to cleave to the vine, okay? To the children of light. Join with the vine, okay? Do righteousness, right? That's your penance. Okay, you got to live lavishly all of this time. But now you got to use the blessing for righteousness' sake. Okay? Because, bro, and you ain't got much time because your people did not continue in his goodness. As a matter of fact, your people forwarded the affliction. Okay? You kept us in this you kept us in this state. Okay? Refused to restore us. And you've been okay with that. You've been complacent with that. Okay? So therefore you have to make a choice. Either stay with the status quo, or join with us. All right? Help us. All right? Otherwise, you are going to be cut off. All right?
Because when they came over here, it was a paradise. When the Gentiles, when the Europeans came over to the fourth part of the earth, the Americas, okay, which they want to call the New World, because it was new to them, okay? It was not new to us. There is a book out there called The Old World, okay, dealing with America, because it is truly the old world, okay, before colonization, all right, before the times of the Gentiles. So, the Great Spirit...
Hold on. It's going a little fast for me. I was trying to find something for you guys. So give me a second. America, the Old World by Louis Agassiz. Alright. March 1863. Okay. Firstborn among the continents, though so much later in culture and civilization than some of more recent birth, America, so far as her physical history is concerned, has been falsely denominated the New World. Hers was the first dry land lifted out of the waters. Hers the first shore washed by the ocean that enveloped all the earth beside. And while Europe was represented only by islands rising here and there above the sea, America already stretched an unbroken line of land from Nova Scotia to the far west. Okay? And I have many, let's see here. Let's see. Yep, America is the old world. Egypt was close to Assyria, like brothers. They were allies in the Bible. This goes into detail here. I think this was a post that I had saved. All right, how basically connecting the fact that this is the biblical land. Okay, the Americas is the biblical land. All right, a tunnel under the now Mississippi River. Okay, so the Nile is actually the Mississippi River. All right, was discovered running from Maryland to Assyria all the way to Illinois. Okay, Egypt. Okay, so they knew in 1869 that Assyria mentioned in the Bible was really what we call the state of Maryland today, or Mary's land. Okay, so you see, and there's many, bro. There's a lot. Okay, my bro Javon be dropping gems. Okay, this book plus the internet to verify the information. Fam, we don't know crap about ancient Americas, and that ignorance is not an accident. Ancient America was and is not talked about for a reason, and you so-called Negroes are the reason. Alright, once the European invaded these lands, made their discoveries about what went on in these lands, etc., and suppressed and oppressed the population, he took the authority upon himself to either destroy the ancient sites and ancient knowledge that was already here, and or hid the knowledge and the identity of the people away. Next step they took was to create an entirely different narrative about you indigenous brothers and sisters, and that made up narrative became your history. Okay, his story. But you see here on this book, Iris Temple, I guess it says, let me see, or IVA temple, Isis temple, and Chope's pyramid. Okay, you see all of that? All right, the Grand Canyon is not what they told you. Okay, this is the true biblical land. Okay, it's the true promised land. All right, shown this many times. Jesuit priests also arrived from the three parts, all right? However, they were much more interested in converting the Indians than feeding them, all right? They were much more interested in converting the Indians than feeding them. For the French Catholic Church wanted to establish a utopian Christian community in the colony. Little did they know the Savior himself had once walked these lands, and that these were his people, remnants of the house of Israel from the tribes of Joseph, and that this was their promised land, a land that the Lord would not take from them, notwithstanding the upcoming trials that they were about to endure. Okay? This is another receipt. All right? So you can continue to turn a blind eye all you want. All right? Old America. Okay? This is pictures of a library. All right? Before they destroyed it. Okay? See all the Europeans standing around looking in amazement of what we had here. They didn't build this, bro. This was here when they invaded, okay? When they began to come in droves on the ships, okay? You invaded our land. And now you're on top very high. And we came down very low, okay? You were amazed when you came over here. Even in Mexico, because that's still part of fourth part of the earth. Conquistadors from Spain came, they saw and were astonished. They had never seen anything in Europe like the bridges of Peru. And many other things. The Spaniards hiked up into the mountains, entering this place here, Terra Nullis. After scouting ahead from the heights, Diego de Ordaz reported he had been staggered by what he had seen. Alonso de Aguilar recalled another new world of great cities and towers and a sea, and in the middle of it a very great city had been built, and in truth it appeared to have caused him fear and astonishment. Descending into the Valley of Mexico, the conquistadors spent 2 nights at this place here, then succeeding evenings at these places. Everywhere they went, we were astounded. This person, Bernal Diaz, would reminisce. These great towns and temples had buildings rising from the water, all made of stone, and it seemed like an enchanted vision from the tale of Amadis. Indeed, some of our soldiers asked if this was not all a dream. There were tension beneath the glitter, however. As Cortez had hoped, the local nobility complained bitterly about their oppression at the hands of the Mexica. Cortez assured them they would soon be free. You have been enacting your tyranny upon the indigenous population since you've been here. And now you're the descendants of the foreigners that first invaded and did not continue in the goodness of the Most High. Instead, you forwarded it our affliction, and you have yet to restore us to this day. Now hold on a second.
All right, before the times of the Gentiles. So,
hold on, let's go back a little bit more.
Okay, it was not new to us. There is a book out there called The Old World, okay? Dealing with America. Because it is truly the old world, okay? Before colonization, all right? Before the times of the Gentiles. So, the Great Spirit was good to the Europeans. Allow them to come over to this blessed land, the land of milk and honey, and live lavishly while trotting down his people all of this time. For this whole half a time that everybody has been born upon this earth, everybody from the 19th, the 20th, the 21st, whatever century, okay? All of us were born into the tail end of the half a time, okay? Half a time. Tail end of it. Understand, your time is pretty much up. And primarily for the Gentiles, you are no longer going to have authority. You no longer have authority over us. The only thing that you can do right now for a short while is physically afflict our lives. Okay? But you got no control over our spirit, and you have no control over our mind. For the Great Spirit has awakened us in the land of our captivity. And so we have the Spirit of truth residing with us. Therefore, our minds have been renewed. Okay, so no longer are we following after the ways of the heathen. We're following after righteousness. And we're ushering in the righteous kingdom.
Now, and this was required of us. We had to humble ourselves and come back to the covenant. Okay? So hold on a second. See, we were instructed not to follow after the ways of the heathen. Okay? Thus says the Most High, learn not the ways of the heathen. We were already doing it, okay? We had taken upon ourselves customs of other lands. And we were doing that wickedness here in the promised land. Okay? We were warned many times. Alright? But we refused to hearken. Alright? That's why he had to remove protection from us, okay? But now, we're no longer following the ways of the heathen. We're being obedient, okay, to unlearn the ways of the heathen, okay? Follow the Spirit of truth, okay? We're not dismayed at the signs of the heaven, all right? We understand that you're dismayed at them, okay? You're not even paying attention to the signs that are given, all right? For the customs of the people are vain, all right? We're set apart. We no longer participate in any of these things. Okay? No, we don't do any of these things anymore. All right? They are upright as a palm tree, but speak not. They must needs be born again, because they cannot go. Be not afraid of them, for they cannot do evil. Neither also is it in them to do good. All right, they do evil. What the hell? They can't do evil to us. All right, so you can't do evil to the ones that come back to the covenant. All right, there's only so much you can do. All right, right now, for the last little remnants of this, the only thing they can do is continue to withhold until they're destroyed, okay? But we're not going to be destroyed. We may be a little bit uncomfortable, as we long suffer, just like the Great Spirit long suffers, just like the Messiah had to long suffer, just like all the freaking righteous have to long suffer at the hands of the wicked, okay? But it ain't going to be that much longer, all right? So anyway, let's continue.
And we're ushering in the righteous kingdom.
Hold on, let me actually find it. Alright. second. Because the fruit on the vine has begun to sprout. It's grown fruit already. All right, hold on a second. The righteous and most okay, 1 second. I'm gonna find it. Yeah. Because this is prophecy that we would awaken and that we would be doing this, okay? So 1 second. Woe to those rejoicing in the trouble of the righteous. See, and this is what's going on right now. There's many that's rejoicing, while we suffer, all right? Woe to you, you simple ones, for you shall perish in your simplicity. To the wise, you will not listen to that which is. To the wise you will not listen, and that which is good you shall not obtain. And this talking about the wise of the world, okay? The wise of this world, okay? Let's see. And that which is good you shall not obtain. Yeah, this is the wise of this world, okay? You're not wise by the knowledge of the Great Spirit. You're not wise with the oracles of the Great Spirit. No, you're wise in your own damn eyes, okay? So that which is good, you are not going to obtain. All right? Hold on. Now therefore know that you are destined to the day of destruction. All right? Nor hope that sinners shall live, but in the process of time you shall die, for you are not marked for redemption. Okay? You have to humble yourself. All right? You got to humble yourself and repent. Okay? Cleave to the children of light for redemption. All right? It ain't about confessing out your mouth and believing in your heart. No. Okay? It ain't about lip service. Okay? But you are destined to the day of great judgment, to the day of distress, and the extreme ignominy of your souls, okay? Woe to you, ye obdurate in heart, okay? Want to harden your heart against the spirit of truth, who commit crime and feed on blood. Yeah, you want to continue to eat the animals? He never gave you that as a food source, okay? You're about to reap what you have been sowing. You want to feed on dead bodies? Guess what? Your body going to be fed upon, okay? Whence is it that you feed on good things, drink and are satiated? Won't you eat and drink on the fruits of the Spirit? How come you are so hell-bent on eating everything of the flesh? Like, bruh. Why don't you humble yourself and let go of the wisdom of this world? Feast on some spiritual truth. Is it not because our Lord the Most High has abundantly supplied every good thing upon the earth? All right, and we can make it in, the fact that why can't you just eat the fruits of the earth? That which grows from the earth and don't feel no damn pain. Is that not enough for you? Is it not enough that the Great Spirit created fruit, that's everlasting with seed, that is perpetual, substance for all humanity and all creation? No, you got to kill, you got to shed blood in order to have your food? To you there should be no peace. Woe to you who love the deeds of iniquity. Why do you hope for that which is good? Why are you looking for a rapture? Why are you looking to go to heaven when you done built your heaven right here on this earth at the expense of others who you can care less about? You picked your God, okay? You chose your God. Understand. And your God is not the eternal living power that's about to right the wrongs. Know that you shall be given up into the hands of the righteous, okay? And then the righteous ain't going to do no such thing, okay? No. The righteous ain't going to do no such thing. That's why we don't blindly believe written words in pages of books, okay? All right? We slay by the way of the word of the Spirit, okay? The sword of the Spirit, okay, is the word that we speak, okay? Slaying the demons. But we ain't gonna pick up no physical sword. We ain't cutting off nobody's head, okay? The righteous don't do that, okay? Woe to you who rejoice in the trouble of the righteous, for a grave shall not be dug for you. No, the beast of the earth is going to feed upon you. Woe to you who frustrate the word of the righteous, for to you there shall be no hope of life. And that frustrate the word is suppress the word. All right. So those who are in control, those who are in authority, taking down people's videos because you don't like the truth being shown. You don't like real photos being shown of the atrocities that was allowed to be committed in these lands against a certain people who have yet to be restored. You don't want these things to be seen. You frustrate the truth. You frustrate the word of the righteous. For you there shall be no hope of life. Woe to you who write down the word of falsehood and the word of the wicked. For their falsehood they record, that they may hear and not forget folly. For their falsehood they record, that they may hear and not know of their folly. To them there shall be no peace, but they shall surely die suddenly. Okay? Now this is what's coming for the wicked. All right? See, exposing the evils of this world will make you an enemy of many professing people who claim that they are Christians, okay? And they're calling themselves this in a benevolent manner, okay? Giving them the benefit of the doubt. They want to think that it's something benevolent, okay? Because they're Christ-like, okay? But no. You claim that you're Christ-like, but you're not, okay? Because you're not examining what's truly in your heart. If you were truly Christ-like, then you will want his people restored to our original position, who we were before colonization. But if you're wicked in your heart, no, you don't want this. You don't want us restored to who we were before we were destroyed and you were allowed to be on top. Okay? You don't want that. Okay? You enjoy having your first class citizenship as a foreigner on our land. You don't even have to recognize the fact that you are a foreigner on this land. You've been able to just psych yourself out to believe that you are an American. And you have the audacity to call others foreigners. But anyway, exposing the evils of this world makes you an enemy to those who profess to know the truth, because you are treading upon that which they truly love. Am I therefore become your enemy because I tell you the truth? You want to set yourself as an enemy against me because I dare to speak this truth by the way of the Spirit? Unafraid? Second. Righteous judge, okay. When the fruit begins to spring up. This is the ushering in. Hold on, I think this might be in the book of Jacob. I'm not going to read too much of it. I just wanted to show you where it's at in the scripture. Let's see. Give me just a moment. Because this is what's happening right now. We're ushering this in because the fruit has already sprouted. Right. Okay. When the twigs thereof have sprouted forth in the last days. All right. Now they got this all mixed too, okay? Because all this already happened. All right, your false messiahs already came, okay, and deceived the whole world. So that's backwards, okay? That's backwards, all right? So let's see. And then shall the twins of the free of the house of Israel shoot forth, and many shall be. This already happened. The martyrs already happened. All right. Let's see. Let's go further. Let me bring up the Jacob, because that's what I need. Jacob. Because remember, I ain't trying to read all of that from way back there. Hold on a second. Alright. I think this is it right here. Because I'm trying to spend too much time on this. I already got a video bringing out that apocalypse of Peter. Alright. Let's see here. And the Lord of the vineyard said unto them, Go to and labor in the vineyard with all your might. For behold, this is the last time that I shall nourish my vineyard. For the end is nigh at hand, and the season speedily cometh. And if you labor with your might with me, ye shall have joy in the fruit which I shall lay up unto myself against a time which shall soon come. Okay? We're going to be delivered, and we're going to be at peace. All right? And it came to pass that the servants did. Okay, right now this is happening. This is real time. And it came to pass that the servants did go and labor with their might. Okay, with all my might. I've been doing this. Okay, I've been putting all my time, energy, and effort into this. Okay, I don't earn income. All my time, energy, and effort is put into doing this. Okay, because this is what I have been instructed to do. Okay, it came to pass that the servants did go and labor with their might, and the Lord of the vineyard labored also with them. Okay, and they did obey the commandments of the Lord of the vineyard in all things. Okay, we follow the good shepherd, and there began to be the natural fruit again in the vineyard, and the natural branches began to grow and thrive exceedingly, and the wild branches began to be plucked off and to be casted away, and they did keep the root and the top thereof equal according to the strength thereof, and thus they labored with all diligence according to the commandments of the Lord of the vineyard, the good shepherd, even until the bad had been cast away out of the vineyard. And the Lord had preserved unto himself that the trees had become again the natural fruit, and they became like unto one body, and the fruits were equal. And the Lord of the vineyard had preserved unto himself the natural fruit, which was most precious unto him from the beginning. Okay, and it came to pass that when the Lord of the vineyard saw that his fruit was good, and that his vineyard was no more corrupt, he called up his servants and said unto them, all right, now we're going to stop right there. All right, hold on. That was 571. All right, hold on. Because I had seen something else I wanted to show. All right, so right now there's some of us upon the earth, very few. All right, it'll have to be the ones that are pure of heart, that don't have no hatred, no animosity, none of that in their heart. Okay, pure spirit, pure of conscience. Okay, the excellence of wisdom. With me are riches and honor, enduring wealth and righteousness. All right, this is wisdom. My fruit is better than gold, pure gold, and my harvest of precious choice silver. All right, those of us that aspire to obtain this walk in the way of righteousness, along the paths of justice. Okay, that's worth more than any amount of money upon this earth. Physical money does not compare to this. Okay, materialistic things does not compare to this. Okay, this is what is going to be needed. All right, this is what's needed right now. Okay, now let's continue.
And we're ushering in the righteous kingdom. We are the children of light upon the earth. So if you want to make it through what's coming upon the earth, the destroyer of the Gentiles and the 83 and all those who cleaved unto them, the worst of the heathen.
Hold on. I'm going to show you where you cleave. Like, it has this. All right? This is all biblical prophecy. It's all in one accord. It's all in unison. All right? I flow by way of the Spirit. I ain't got no notes. Okay? It pops up in my spirit. All right? For the Most High is going to have mercy upon Jacob. Okay, Jacob's name was changed to Israel. Okay, and will yet choose Israel and set us in our own land. Okay, those of us that come back to the original covenant. All right, and the strangers are going to be joined with us. Those who cleave, those who humble themselves, repent, and choose out of their free agency to help us. Okay. The strangers will be joined with us and shall cleave to the house of Jacob. Okay? This is biblical prophecy that will be fulfilled. Okay? Now, let's continue. All right? All of this is connected. All right? All right. Now let's continue. All right.
And we're ushering in the righteous kingdom. We are the children of light upon the earth. So if you want to make it through what's coming upon the earth, the destroyer of the Gentiles and the 83 and all those.
Also, let me bring this up. Okay, the lion has come up from his thicket, and the destroyer of the Gentiles is on his way. He is gone forth from his place to make thy land desolate, and thy city shall be laid to waste without an inhabitant. Okay, we're going to be shielded. We're going to be protected. We don't have to worry about going through your destruction. Okay, this destruction that's coming upon the earth is not for the children of light. Okay, 1,000 shall fall at our right hand, and 10,000 at, what is that scripture? Let me bring it up, okay? 1,000 shall fall at thy side, 10,000 at thy right hand. Here, let me actually type it in. 1,000 shall fall at thy side, 10,000 at thy right hand, but it shall not come nigh us. All right, this right here. All right, if you want divine protection, then you want to cleave to the children of light, because we're going to have divine protection, okay? Man, bro, come on. All right, don't mess with me. All right, my refuge and fortress, okay? Let's see. All right. He's going to cover us with his feathers, okay? Under his wings, we will find refuge, okay? His faithfulness is a shield and a rampart, all right? We will not fear the terror of the night, nor the arrow that flies by day, nor the pestilence that stalk in the darkness, nor the calamity that destroys at noon. Though 1,000 may fall at our side and 10,000 at our right hand, no harm is going to come near us, all right? We're only going to see with our eyes and witness the punishment of the wicked, okay? Oh yeah, the destroyer of the Gentiles is on his way. This is the destroyer of the Gentiles. Jacob has been having our trouble. We are coming out of Jacob's trouble, and now is the destroyer of the Gentiles, okay? He that leadeth into captivity is going to go into captivity, okay? Those who will refuse to repent, you are about to go through great destruction, okay? Now, let's continue. Look at my time. All right, 1:34. We're going on 2 hours again. And bruh, this might be my last video. This takes a lot out of me, okay? And we're going to be close, about halfway done. So let's just go ahead and continue this.
And the 83 and all those who cleaved unto them, the worst of the heathen, you want to cleave to us in order to be protected and spared. Okay? Because the earth is about to purge herself of wickedness. Okay? Yes. It says that the meek shall inherit the earth. Okay? Blessed are the pure in heart.
Let's go ahead and get it. All right. Blessed are the meek, for they shall inherit the earth. All right. Blessed are they which do hunger and thirst for righteousness. Okay. Not comfortable and complacent in wickedness. All right. The meek shall inherit the earth. Okay. Blessed are the pure in heart, for we shall see God, okay? Blessed are the peacemakers, okay? Those who do not carry weapons, carnal weapons of war and or any kind of carnal weapons, bruh. You know, no gun, no freaking actual sword, no freaking knives, none of that. Why? We don't need that, okay? Because we're keeping the eternal divine laws of love, life, and purity, okay? We reverence the Great Spirit. We walk humbly before our power. So what in the hell is there to really fear? Okay? We will be called the children of the Most High. Okay? Many of my people hate that, bro. They pride themselves in carrying their weapons. They see it as foolishness, what I've been given to speak. They see me as weak and soft when I say that we are to turn the other cheek. They see me as naive. Want to sum it up like I'm following a slave Bible. So you're just going to let massa dictate to you. I follow the eternal laws. Okay? Ain't no way to stop wickedness by perpetuating it. When would it solve for me to carry carnal weapons of the flesh? The only reason people carry a weapon is because they intend on using it. But I intend on never doing to anyone anything that I wouldn't want done to myself. Therefore, I don't have a reason to carry any kind of weapon. I'm spiritually armored, okay? I got the sword of the Spirit, all right? I got the breastplate of righteousness. I got the belt of truth, the helmet of salvation, because I keep the eternal laws of love, life, and purity. I live what I speak. Feet shrouded in peace. But we are persecuted. Therefore we are blessed. Blessed are they which are persecuted for righteousness' sake. For ours is the kingdom of heaven. All of this is connected. The earth is about to purge the wicked, regardless of what you look like, regardless of your bloodline.
Blessed are the pure in heart, for they shall see God. Okay? See, when your heart is innocent in a wicked ass world, you're surrounded by wolves and you are sheep. Okay? You're gentle as a freaking lamb, but you're surrounded by snarling wolves. This was me my whole life, okay? I was in my head earlier, like I told you. And I was going over aspects of my life like, damn, I've literally been traumatized my entire life.
Hold on. All right. Now, so this would be like me, okay? this lamb, all right? Gentle, all right? Pretty much, I mean, I've been bold, my whole life. I've been, I say what's on my mind, okay? I never been one to hold back, okay? However, I never been one to have ill intent in my heart to, spitefully do things to people. I never did anything out of spite, okay? Anytime before I woke up, before I was awakened, okay, to understand more of what's expected of us, all right, the only time that I would do something to other people was if they did it to me or to defend myself, okay? That was the only time that I would fight, okay? The only time when I would fight, I was never, really a bully. I was never a bully, okay? I was never the type to, just go mess with people and do things to people. No, I was a reactor, okay? I reacted, okay? And I'm a fire sign, so I would literally just blow up, okay? I would go from 0 to 100 like real quick, but I would never harvest any hatred in my heart, all right? I would just blow up right there on the spot, and that would be that, okay? I would deal with it right then and there, okay? I never sat and stewed on things, okay? So anyway, going throughout my life, I was pretty much, harmless, okay? And unless you did something to me. But, now I'm at a higher level of understanding to where even if you did try to do something to me, I would not, I wouldn't defend it or even deflect it or nothing like that, okay? I would allow, the Great Spirit to protect me, okay? As my life is in the hands of the Most High, okay? I don't even earn income, okay? My life is not in my own hands, all right? I've allowed the Great Spirit to utilize my life, okay? So anyway, I wanted to get a fresh picture of this without all of this on it, okay? But just seeing, just picture this as, me, and because, my own people that are, of the tribe of Israel, okay? The 12 tribes, okay? I was surrounded even by them being wolves, okay? Against me, attacking me, okay? My own people, my own family, okay? I was surrounded by wolves my whole damn life, okay? Surrounded by wolves my whole damn life, all right? And the Great Spirit has been long-suffering, allowing you to treat the children of light like this, okay? All right? All the children of light has been like lambs, okay? In the mouth of wolves, okay? This is what it's been like. But then, on another note, this is what it's been like for the seed of Jacob, which is Israel, okay? All these nations, able to, benefit off of us, okay? We're surrounded by nothing but wolves, okay? Now, so, I'm still looking for the righteous of you nations. Where are you, okay? Where are you? All right, I've been here giving you this truth. I've been here giving you this word. I've been obedient, all right? But you see today, I got, those comments on my BitChute, okay? That one comment in particular, So anyway, where are you, righteous people? Where you at?
And I was going over aspects of my life like...
Let me take that back just a tad bit. All right.
Okay? You're gentle as a freaking lamb. But you're surrounded by snarling wolves. This was me. My whole life. Okay? I was in my head earlier, like I told you. And I was going over aspects of my life like, damn, I've literally been traumatized my entire life. And that's the way it is for all so-called black people, all so-called African Americans. And this is biblical prophecy that we shall fear day and night. We shall be in want of all things. We shall have to go to our enemies for all of our wants and all of our needs.
That is biblical prophecy, okay? All of this is attached together. All of this is tied together in one accord and unison. Therefore shalt thou serve thine enemies, which the Great Spirit will allow to come against thee, in hunger, and in thirst, and in nakedness, and in want of all things. And he shall put a yoke of iron upon thy neck until he have destroyed thee. Well, this is what they did to us, okay? They put a yoke of iron upon our neck until we were literally destroyed, okay? Look at this. You know? Look at 137 shots. Timothy Russell. Alright? Melissa Williams. Tanisha Anderson. Tamara Rice. Okay? Tyree King. Henry Green. Alright? Jaron Thomas. Alright? Chris Wade. Dante Martin. Alright? John Crawford. Sam Dubois. Like all of these people, you know, just literally martyred at the hand of police, okay? Terrorizing us, okay? Dang it, bro. No, I didn't want you moving stuff, bro. What the hell? Oh, goodness sakes, man. Come on. This one screen is annoying. What the hell happened? Okay, hold on a second, people. Technical difficulties here. I'm trying to do stuff. File cannot be accessed. Okay, great, wonderful. So the file that I was trying to freaking send you. Hold on, people. I gotta freaking get it out of the recycle bin because it had moved. And never mind. Just hold on a second. I gotta wait for my computer. Come on, man. Restore. Oh, and I gotta put it back where I had it. In the pictures. Oh my god, bro. I don't remember where I had it. Just 1 second, people. There's one screen, bro. It's hard to operate. Alright. I was trying to bring that up, and somehow it went to my desktop. Okay? Just trying to show you these pictures. Alright, now hold on a second. Now. One moment. Take this back just a tad bit. You know, we have been oppressed in this land, just like the scripture declared what happened to us.
And this is biblical prophecy that we shall fear day and night. You know, we shall be in want of all things. We shall have to go to our enemies for all of our wants and all of our needs. Okay? We live through this. Okay? All of us get PTSD. All right? What do you think happens to us when police get behind us? You don't have to live this way, white people. But we've been having to live this way for generations. And you have had no pity, no compassion, no mercy upon us. You have been complacent with them reclassifying us, relabeling us, never restoring us. You think it's a righteous thing that we've never been restored as a people. Why is that?
Bro.
You have been complacent.
I know damn well that I have this picture in my thing. I brung it up earlier. The 3 most dangerous men. And now when I type in dangerous in my pictures, it says no results. Finally, bro. I had to just refresh it. Like, wow. Okay? It's crazy. And I don't want it doing that. So 1 second. put another one. All right, reclassifying us, okay, relabeling us, all right, literally taking away what was due to us and giving it to foreigners, okay, all it is, the Great Spirit allowed all of this time, okay.
You have been complacent with them reclassifying us, relabeling us, never restoring us. You think it's a righteous thing that we've never been restored as a people. Why is that? You got senators, you got politicians getting on national TV saying that we don't deserve reparations. This is the offspring of the colonizers telling us that we don't deserve reparations. So not only did you rape, rob, and murder our forefathers, you, the offspring thereof, who's been handed down our resources as your generational wealth, have the audacity to tell us that we don't deserve reparations because we're criminals. Wow! If that ain't arrogance, I don't know what is. Why don't you want to talk about the Renaissance and how you whitewashed all of history? Why don't you want to talk about history before the 1600s? Who were we before colonization? How come we can't talk about that? How come we can only start history when Christopher Columbus came on the scene? But you replace...
Hold on, it's going kind of fast. 1 second. You don't want to talk about this. I want to talk about these statues here. Right? These are real statues. That's a real statue. Okay? I want to talk about this. Okay? I want to talk about that. Alright? Who were we before colonization? Alright? We were somebody before they colonized us and reclassified us. Alright? Getting way too many things up. I can't even see what's up here. Alright? You want to cleave to the house of Jacob. Alright? Yep, that's on its way. Okay, blessed are the pure in heart. We are pure in heart. That's why the Great Spirit is having me do this, okay? Because I don't have no hatred in my heart. I don't have no animosity in my heart. I don't have no ill intentions in my heart, okay? Alright? This happened to us, okay? You know this happened to us. Alright? Why have you been complacent with this? Okay? You've seen it on the TV, on the news, over and over and over and over and over. Okay? You know? Jeremiah 57. And their enemies have said, we are not guilty. Okay? Zechariah 11:5. Whose possessors slay them and hold themselves not guilty. They've done this over and over and over to us. Why are you complacent with that? You need to ask yourself that. For who shall have pity upon thee, O Jerusalem? Or who shall bemoan thee? Who shall go aside and ask how you do? Alright? We understand why this happened. Because we have went backward. Alright? Therefore he turned his face away from us. Okay? But he's back with us now. Alright? Causing us to speak. Causing us to bring out these things, okay? Causing us to know who we really are. Causing us to know who we were before they came and colonized us. Took over our lands. They knew who they were. Choctaw Indians. Alright, I'm not going to spend a lot of time on this, okay, because I got many videos breaking this down, okay? Many videos bringing this out, who we were before colonization, okay? Just because you don't want to believe it doesn't mean it's not true. Alright? This sculpture right here was made in Germany, depicting an American Indian. Okay? The description that was in German, which my brother translated it said this man is not a resident of Africa, but an Indian. And this is a native of Florida. Okay? Wonder why Florida is so racist towards our people. How is it that you can live so far up above us, so much better than us, yet you look your nose down at us and you hate us? What is it about us that you despise so much? That you just got to keep us down? Got to keep your foot on our neck? What makes you so fearful of our awakening? Is it because you know you gotta give back everything? This is who we were before colonization. A very royal and prestigious people. But you have brought us low. And you have treated us like the scum of the earth this entire time. Therefore you did not continue in the goodness of the Most High. Therefore you have much repenting to do. We are not who you were taught we are. You are not who you were taught you are. You must come to this realization.
But you replace the Aboriginal indigenous people with another people. So you're constantly replacing us with counterfeits to deceive the whole world. So now, many people see the so-called Native Americans, okay, as the Aboriginal people of the Americas. But they lied to you. They're immigrants as well, from Siberia or from Asia. Y'all gonna stop playing with us, bro. Just because you want to steal our identity and give it to other people and portray these people to the whole world as the actual people does not mean that it is true, and doesn't mean that you can continue this foolery for eternity. Okay? There comes a time where lies are exposed, and that time is now, because we're the children of light and we've been given the oracles to speak so that you can wake up and choose wisely. Okay, because you can't choose wisely when you don't have all the facts, when you don't have all the information. All you have is indoctrination. And you refuse to listen to different information so that you can weigh, you can use your brain, okay? Critically think. instead of just blindly believing. That's the problem with humanity. You're blindly believing everything that you've been taught to believe by other mortal people. What is wrong with you? And you want to be puffed up in your pride and your arrogance like, I'm an idiot, I'm stupid, because I've been retaught by the way of the Spirit.
Now, bruh, we got a bit more. We about to delve into what they've done with the religion, and I'm gonna be bringing this tomorrow, bro. Okay, cause bruh, I got things I gotta do, and I've brung you a lot, as much as I can for right now. I'm gonna go ahead and stop it right there. Tomorrow when we bring it back, we're gonna take it back just a tad bit, all right, to get that thought, all right, and then we're gonna go into, what they did with the religion, okay, and all of that. I'm just gonna flow by way of the Spirit. There might be a lot of things that I have to show you, okay? A lot of records that we're gonna have to go into. I might even be bringing out 50 years, 50 years in the Church of Rome, okay? Showing you these things, okay? We show proof over here, all right? But anyway. On that note, I've given you as much as I can give you right now. I'm gonna go ahead and commune with my Maker and try to take it easy and whatnot, and that's all I can give you today, bro. Okay, so on that note, shalom.